All right, let's go. Bam. Awesome. Ready.
I don't know what Austin's doing.
See,
What?
spanking the chicken.
No. He's here, I guess.
All right, everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right. The last time on the D&D Lost Mines of Phandelver, you all made your way to the underground of Tresendar Manor in the small settlement of Phandalin, and there you discovered there were some people living there. In search of your wagon and horse, you made several discoveries, and you saw what looked to be a wagon that you're pretty familiar with, but there was no horse. But instead, you found a creature, one eye, and it wanted to eat burgers, but you guys decided to kill it instead. And after the battle, you notice the remains of
The horse.
a horse and other body parts, and you found treasure, a chest full of money and gems and a sword. And after divvying it all up,
I've got my talon.
You all were pretty ragged and worn, and like some of you were pretty close to death. And as you were divvying up the treasure, you ran into, or you saw what looked to be a goblin and a bugbear in there, but you hid pretty well and weren't noticed. But,
Yay, team us.
but seeing that was a very dangerous place, you all made your way out and back into the town proper and rested up at the inn. It is now late evening as you're all waking up from your rest. And you can hear, those of you at the inn, at the tavern, inn and tavern, you hear the tavern on the first floor sounds like it's pretty busy, as it would be at this time of night. Elar, you are chilling out in the town green. No.
Bless you.
Scared me.
He has scary sneezes.
Oh, a guy walked by and sneezed. You were just laying there in the grass, while everyone else is at the inn. What do you guys do?
I'm sleeping. I look really bad and I need to rest.
Oh, okay.
Pre
So-
level up. Unless this is the evening after we got back.
That's yeah, like you guys left the manor, went back to the inn, went to sleep, you leveled up.
Okay.
Now it's like 10:01 p.m.
I'm just chilling outside waiting for everybody else to come out.
Okay. Keep your eye on the tavern while just chilling outside.
Mm-hmm.
I go downstairs looking for West. I feel like that's what my character would do. Sorry,
Okay.
West.
Sorry, I prepared for this.
And where is Wes?
Well, I would think we just came back from the place, we rested up.
Yes.
I think I would go be looking for a meal.
Okay. And you do find one in the tavern.
Is that gonna cost me gold or anything?
Yeah. Hold on. Did you guys pay your fees for lodgings?
I don't
So,
remember doing
Not
that.
from last time. No, I don't think we did.
Okay.
It was 10 silver, right?
Did I say 10 silver?
I don't remember. 2 silver.
Did I say 2 silver?
I'm gonna say yes.
Nah, it's 5 silver. You were close.
And we'll say that I paid for West.
Okay. And the inn comes with a free meal.
Oh, nice. So I'll be enjoying my meal in the inn.
Okay. So Thalia, as you head down to the tavern proper, you are looking for Wes, and you see him at a. Would you be at a bar or the table?
Table.
All right. See him sitting at a table, eating some food.
I go grab food and I sit down and join him.
Okay. And then what is Vimak doing?
This is after we've been resting.
Yes.
Come down to see what everybody else is doing.
All right. As you get out of bed and head towards the door, you notice your trap has been triggered,
All right.
and in it is a rat.
All right. I'll dispose of the rat in the corner of the room, and I'll take my trap and put it back in my my bag.
Okay. And I just want to point out, your trap is like the size. It's like meant for like a bear, or like something bigger. And this rat is like a small rat, so it's pretty mutilated.
All right.
You almost just died.
Yeah. Well, I'll take a look around the room before heading downstairs. See if anything is out of the ordinary.
Yeah, you do that, and you don't need to roll anything. Nothing looks out of the ordinary.
All right. Then I'll just head downstairs to see what everybody else is doing.
Okay, you do that. You head down to the tavern, and you see West and Thalai. Thalai just pulled up to West's table with some food, and West is already there eating food.
I'm just going to ask him what the next plan is, or what the next thing we're doing is.
Okay, you do that.
Was that towards my character or someone else?
Well, you guys are together, so it's more of an open-ended
Okay.
question.
Yeah. West will kind of pause while eating. You can kind of see that he's thinking, and well, we got quite a lot of gold and valuables out of that little detour for the wagon. It's not really any more reason for me to find Gundren. I got the money I needed. Jerry still kind of makes me angry knowing that there's someone out there who'd try to kill me, and bringing justice to him would kind of make me happy and sleep tight at night. But I don't know if we really have anything left to do here unless you or the others have something.
Nothing left for me to do here.
I mean, he still didn't pay us. Like, yes, we got money, but like, he still didn't pay us. Like, the person who paid us was the shop owner guy, and he's kind of getting ripped off here, which sucks. I get it, shit happens, but like, it seems just like potentially there's more money to be made. And we could also help, the guy that helped us originally. Because he needs to know where Gundren is as well. So that he can get paid. And then after he gets paid, we can also finish getting paid for that other job. So, you need money. There's still more money to be made in this venture. And maybe more, because if we come across, the people that are responsible for Gundren's disappearance, they could have money on them as well, which might be even more money in the pocket.
I'm no good Samaritan, but if you do go after Gundren, it sounds like there is a chance for me to find Jerry. I'll go just for the satisfaction of finding Jerry. The money, I don't really need it anymore. But I am surprised. Oh, it's a Thalai, I forget again.
What about me?
I just want to make sure I pronounce the name right. What is it?
Oh yeah, Thalai.
Yeah. I am surprised, Thalai, though, that you want to go after Gundren knowing we're going to have to kill probably all those goblins. You didn't seem so quick to kill those people in the manor. Are you sure you're going to be committed if we do?
Goblins are ugly. The people in the manor were not necessarily ugly. I just don't want to see goblins are gross looking. Like, I didn't really care that much in that regard. But like the people at the manor, if we were killing them and they were people, not goblins, and they were coming out and people found out that we killed them, that potentially, could come back to bite us in the butt. So it wasn't about like not wanting to kill people. It was about not wanting to like have a negative consequence for killing these people. Does that make sense? But no one's gonna give a crap if we kill a goblin.
The West will nod in agreement. I'm willing to help you, Thalai, since you helped me several times where it seemed like I might have died otherwise. West will look at Vimak, seeing if there's anything he has for input.
I am going to note that we should see if our other member of our party would be interested in doing this, and they are currently not with us, and keeping it inclusive. Maybe we should find
You whispered, but that didn't come through.
Oh wait,
So
hey
no one
Cass,
heard
what's
what
your
you said.
character's name again?
Alar.
Elar. We should see if Elar's willing to join as well, because it'll be easier with 4 people versus 3. And she's not in the and he's not in the tavern with us at the moment.
I think you're right. The more, the better. Elar's kind of, I don't know, a bit of a wild card. Sometimes I feel like it's a good thing. Sometimes he seems kind of, I don't know. He misses a lot with his shots. But when he does hit good. If you feel like that's
He's
the
just
best plan,
uncomfortable being around people. I think once we're out in the wilderness, it'll go much better.
I hope you're right. It is nighttime though. I'll probably go back to rest until morning, so if you feel like gathering the party, I'll check in with you and see what we want to do.
I'll go check in with Elar and see what he wants to do.
I agree with him. And I'll just go back up to my room and wait for morning.
I walk out to go look for Elar.
You do that, and Elar, as you're just chilling in the greens there, you notice a familiar silhouette, because it's pretty big, so it could be like one of 2 people that that could be that big, and it seems to be approaching you. And as the silhouette gets closer, you see that it's Thalai.
I stand up and just nod at her.
I wave and smile cheerfully, and then repeat the conversation that we had with Vimak and West to him, and then ask how he would feel about joining us in assisting on it.
He shrugs. Why not?
Oh, also, Elar, you notice following Thalai seems to be two people. One of them, well, both of them look human shaped.
And I don't recognize them.
Nope. But they're getting closer.
The light behind you. There's someone coming.
I turn around and look.
You see, they get closer, and you can make out their faces, and you don't seem to recognize them.
Are any of them cute?
No, they probably have like a charisma of 8. Because they look pretty beaten up, like they've been in a few fights. You notice one of them is wearing a red bandana on their head,
Oh,
and he looks at you and goes, "So you've been to the manor, huh?"
in a manner of speaking, but
What'd you find there?
what were you hoping we found there?
Oh, nothing. There's nothing there.
Well, if there's nothing there, then why are you asking us what we found there? You answered your own question.
So you've been there.
Now you're making this assumption that I've been there, and then you're asking me what I saw there, and I asked you what was there, and you said nothing. And so therefore, why did you be answering this question if the answer is nothing?
It's the two of them look at each other confused, and then the one with the bandana says, okay. You're talking too much. And I think you have been there, and you saw something you weren't supposed to see.
But you said there was nothing there. What do you think I saw that we weren't supposed to see?
Well, he looks at his friend. And they kind of turn their back to you and start whispering to each other. Give me a perception check.
I was about to click on bedroll. That would not have been helpful. Very average.
And there you hear whispers. That was whisper. And then they look back at you and go, you guys mind following us for a second?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know you. You
Oh.
look shady.
Uh,
Why should I?
Because we're gonna kill you.
That's a really great reason to not follow you then. So I'm glad I stick with my original decision of not following you.
I'm gonna have you guys roll for initiative in a second.
I say, you realize we killed 3 of your buddies and your little pet down there, right?
Oh, then yeah, we're gonna have to kill you now.
Will you really want to mess with us?
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Intimidation.
Come with me.
Wow, it's not very good intimidation.
Oh man, can I help her?
No, but something is helping you that jumps from the shadows behind you guys, and it jumps at the one without the bandana. It looks like a giant wolf, and it's tearing apart this person.
My animal friendship at work notes.
And the, the person's getting mauled while the person with the bandana is just watching horrified.
Elar smirking.
Okay. And the guy with the bandana yells pretty loudly and then starts running away.
Elar approaches the wolf and goes, "All right, Icarus, stop it."
Oh, pardon
Bow
me.
wow.
But
Oh, no. Good RP on that dog, bub.
Yeah.
Good job.
Bow.
Oh, wow.
And keeps eating or gnawing at the bones of the person who's clearly dead in the middle of the town green.
We should probably obscure this from view.
Elar claps at him. "Icarus, come on."
Bow. He stops and takes an arm. He rips off an arm and takes it back into the shadows.
All right.
Where has he been this whole time? I didn't know you had a pet.
Yeah, I don't. He just kind of shows up every now and then since I was young.
Bow.
Nice. Well, good to know. I guess,
He seems to kind of follow me from afar, but he's never really with me.
I see. I
Should
have
we,
animal friendship. I might be able to get him to be closer more often. But
I've
maybe
never
not.
really cared. I always just let him do his own thing. Should we move this body?
Yes, we should move this body.
All right, let's
Where
just drag
should
them
we move
together. Are there trees nearby?
Are there
There's a tree
both
line
of
it.
them?
Yeah, there are. Bye.
But I thought one of them ran off and one of them got eaten.
Yeah.
Only one's there.
Only one dead body.
Without an arm.
One dead body. Boop a doop a doop.
Well, actually, you could probably move it on your own.
Yes, that's probably true. If I wanted to get blood on my clothes, so please help. I'll grab the bottom half because that's heavier. Where do we put him? By the tree?
Yeah, let's just throw him in the woods.
Okay. How close are the woods?
Yeah, they're pretty nearby. You guys managed to hide the body in the thicket of trees nearby.
Yay.
But you kind of just leave it there, so who knows if anyone will discover.
Well, we could bury it, or we're just gonna leave it there.
Put some leaves and stuff over it.
All right.
I don't want to
Yeah.
bury it.
Hide the
You
body?
want to dig?
No, I don't want to dig. That requires a lot of work. I'm not really ready for that work, but
Alright,
hiding some.
You guys take a few minutes to find some shrubbery and debris to hide the body. While that's happening, back at the inn, Vimak heads to his room.
Find some shrubbery and what?
Debris.
Debris.
Yeah, I thought you said Deborah's.
Yeah,
Debris.
you find a lot of Debbies, and you
Yeah.
you pile her on
We hide
top of the. Back at the inn, Vimak, you head back to your room and you get ready to sleep. Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I was gonna go back and wait till morning.
Okay. And Wes, you're still at the table?
Yeah, I'm finishing my meal. Once I finish, I'll go ahead and head back up to sleep.
Okay. You guys do that. And Thalai and Elar, you find all the debris and you pile them on top of the body. They're like, "What are you doing? Let go of me!" But you ignore the debris, put them on the ground, on top of the body. So the body you feel is pretty well hidden. What do you do
Yeah.
next?
So you're going back to the inn, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll be out here.
Okay. I go back inside.
You
Since
do that.
since there's kind of these bandits walking around town, Elar stays within the trees, but at a distance from the body. Doesn't want to hang out near a body.
Oh yeah. And the Debras.
They're loud.
You do that. And then, Thalai, you make your way back to the inn.
Hey, are there any cute people in the inn?
You look around. Give me a perception check.
That are cuter than West? So we're going for it. Because if they're not cuter than West, I don't think my character would be interested. Where's perception?
In the P.
It's the top of the piece.
Well, you look around, and no one seems to have a charisma of 17 or higher. But you do notice there are two individuals kind of skulking in the corner. And they have their eyes on you. As opposed to everyone else who's kind of like minding their own business, talking amongst each other, enjoying company and drink.
Odd. Do they look cute or are they just interesting?
Well, no, they also look pretty beaten up, like they've been in a few fights. They have some scars. You notice one of them has one of them looks like they're in a pretty ragged suit, like a vest and tie and a jacket. Kind of like they try to be fancy, but the clothes they're wearing are pretty torn. And in their jacket pocket, they have like a red handkerchief square thing.
Hmm.
And their tie is very loosely tied. It's kind of like a burgundy colored tie with a burgundy colored vest.
Good night. All these people with the red, why are they like just finding me? Other than the fact that I'm beautiful and I'm tall. I'm very unobtrusive. Are there any members of the party in the thing, or are they all gone to bed?
You don't see any signs of West or Vimak. It looks like the table they were at is being cleaned.
Okay. I go to the table and I was like, if you really want to talk with me, go to this room. And I tell them, do I know which room Vimak is in?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
All right. And I tell them to go to that room.
Right. So
I'm making an assumption that Vimak has put up his usual nighttime traps.
Okay.
This is the assumption here.
So you approach them and tell them that, and they're looking at you. Then they look at each other and go, "Oh, what are you talking about, lady?"
And it's like, you keep staring at me.
Well, yeah, you're like 7 feet tall.
So?
Huh? You stand out.
No, I stand up.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, have a good evening then. And then I leave to go to my room, but I am also trying to double check that they're not following.
Yeah. If you do that, you take steps out of the tavern, then you stop, turn around, look, then you take more steps out of the tavern, stop, turn around, look, Is this what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I see that. You look back at them, and they're just staring at you like you're crazy, because kind of taking these syncopated steps.
I go to my room.
Okay, and they don't seem to be following you. Okay. Well, you're at your room. What are you doing?
It's nighttime. What do you normally do in your nighttime? In your room at nighttime? You go to sleep.
Play Switch. Oh, okay. Good.
Yes, you do that. That is true. Or play on your phone.
Hey.
At 5:30 in the morning.
So you go to sleep. Everyone is now sleeping. Morning comes without any trouble. Vimak, you notice your trap has not been triggered.
Okay. I'll disarm
Elar,
it and put it away.
Okay. Elar, you notice nothing bad has happened to you.
Yay.
And Wes and Thalai, you seem to be unharmed during stress.
I like how you say seem, so there could be a chance that they are, but they just don't notice.
Suddenly you explode.
In a bad way?
You explode
Ooh.
with vigor, being full of energy. It's a new day, a new morning.
It's a brand new day. Do 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 do. All the birds are singing.
You hear some hustle and bustle coming from the tavern below. And Elar, you notice that the streets are starting to not get filled up, but you see people making their way to work or whatever they do during the day.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing now?
West will do his normal routine of going and trying to take a bath and kind of clean himself and get a meal downstairs again.
Okay. And because you've already used up your meal token, it's gonna cost you. Just Eddie.
How much?
For a meal, it is
5 copper.
no 6 copper.
I was close though.
You were. Alright. So Wes, you go and do your morning rituals. And what is everyone else doing?
I'm just gonna end up going downstairs and waiting for everybody to get there.
Okay. You do that. You find an open table.
Is there a river nearby?
There isn't a river nearby.
What is this?
That's a river nearby.
I'm so sorry. My husband is a silly pants.
It's pretty close, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good hike.
Never mind.
Okay.
I thought about things and stuff, and I decided, no, not yet.
I mean, it's only like 200 feet.
No, I know,
Turn this
but
to. And then you gotta go uphill and then downhill. Or if you want, you can go around. It's like 300 feet at that point.
I'm good.
Okay,
I'll change my mind.
gotcha. So what are you doing? As you ponder upon a river nearby, but decided to change your mind.
Elar just walks up the green and sits down facing the inn, waiting for everybody else to come out.
Okay, you do that. And Thalai, what are you doing?
I am going downstairs and eating breakfast for the 6 copper pieces.
All right, you head down. You grab yourself some bacon and eggs, and you see Vimak at a table.
I wave.
I acknowledge that she saw me and I saw her.
I feel acknowledged and supported.
Okay, as you feel acknowledged and supported, Wes comes down after his cleaning.
I'll join them for breakfast.
Okay. Now you're all at the table eating breakfast, which is uneventful unless someone wants to say something.
I let them know that Elar is on board with trying to resolve the Gundren thing.
Do you have any idea of how we're going to try to find Gundren, Thalai, or Vimak?
Well, if we go back to where we saw the goblins and we follow the path that they took up, because they went up, from where we're at before. Because we all saw, where they were running to. Or at least the general direction of.
Sounds like the best plan we have.
It does sound like our best lead. It just doesn't sound like it's going to end well for us. We might stumble upon a goblin camp. We saw bugbears earlier.
Yeah, but that was closer to home. Did you want to follow where the goblin and the bugbear went?
I don't know if we have any idea other than they just left the same way we went, and that seemed to go into a large forest.
True.
I'm okay with the idea of trying to go back to where we got ambushed.
And if we can't find them, then, all's well that ends well. At least we tried. I'll feel better knowing that we at least tried.
Gil, do we know how much travel time it would be to get back to that place?
Yeah, half a day.
Oh. On foot?
Oh, on foot?
Because we don't have any
That's
horses,
true.
Right?
Since horse wasn't going full speed, I would say just a half a day would be 8 hours. So maybe 10 hours of travel time walking at a steady pace.
Are we all going to want to just walk there? Or are we going to still try to find some type of transportation like horses or else?
It sounds like more money. It will be faster, but it's, still money. And I know that at least maybe it's changed, but from my understanding at the front of it, some of you were wanting to make money too. Maybe values have changed. I didn't do it. Maybe values have changed. I don't know.
I don't quite need the money as much. I think we got quite a bit out of that chest, and I got a few things that I could sell, but if you're wanting to make money, I'm fine walking there. This doesn't seem too far away.
We got this.
Oh, I'm ready to set out whenever you two are, and sure we'll go find Elar out in that field probably.
Maybe. You look over in the I'm gonna go look over in the field for Elar.
Yeah, you see him just sitting there staring at the tavern.
I'll head outside.
Yep, I'll follow.
Okay. Elar, you see everyone make their way out of the tavern.
I stand up and make my way over to them.
Okay.
Elar,
Elar approaches
okay.
you all.
Wes will say to Elar, did you just stay in that field the whole night?
No, I was in the woods.
Oh. How do you like eat out here too? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we're gonna go back to that goblin area that we got ambushed and see if we can find them. Thalia said that you're willing to join us, is that right?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm good to go.
Is everybody good to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, I am. I can't speak for everybody.
All right. With objective in hand, you all make your way out of Phandelver, back on to the Tribord Trail, and you're walking, and you're walking. 10 hours later, you make your way back to the spot that you feel like you're ambushed at. You look around this spot and you notice it is because you see like remains of a horse that was thrown. In fact, 2 horses, both thrown. There happens to be no signs of goblins, but who knows? What do you guys do?
I think I need to figure out where there it is. Okay. Well, they went like
Does anyone
I
else have a
want to
black
say
screen?
north. You just have to scroll down to
Way
find it.
down.
You see it?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, you didn't see my walking yet. Here. You guys are walking. 10 hours later, you make it here.
Gil, is it right to think that the way that the maps in Roll20 are laid out, that north is actually, the top part, or is that not something we would be able to know?
Yeah, you do know that. Usually there's a compass, but it's hidden right now.
Okay, so we would have a good idea to go north, or at least that's where the goblins retreated.
Yeah, from your location right now, you remember them heading north.
Okay. And we've
Maybe
been good.
we should head north, maybe where we saw them. Remember seeing them kind of like dash off to, and see if we can find any more evidence of where they might have gone. Maybe.
I agree.
All right, you guys make your way north. Gonna join
Perception. Do we need to roll for something
to make your way north. Now you're fine.
to check for finding path and evidence of goblins?
Oh,
I
okay.
know.
Sorry, I didn't know you were doing that. I thought you were just gonna head. Yeah, go ahead and roll either perception, investigation, or survival.
Does it automatically add in my jack of all trades, or no?
Let me.
So starting at second level, you can add in half your proficiency bonus rounded down to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus.
Mm,
Did Did you just change my...
I did. I'm looking. Yep, it does do that.
automatically?
Yep.
Alright. So, perception or what?
Investigation or survival.
Well, it's all the same. I look around and go, are there anybody in here that's also good at either percepting things, investigating things, or surviving things that want to help?
You see Elar is already looking.
Oh, Elar, can you help me?
No, Lar already rolled.
Oh, so okay.
So did Wes. Alright, so you guys should be on a new map. And it's a blank map for now.
I'm just helping, so I don't need to.
The world looks so bleak and
No,
empty.
there are some stains. So you guys are looking for any signs of goblins or tracks or a path. And Elar, you do manage to find some footprint. And they seem to belong to a small creature of definitely bipedal, because there are two print like one set of print.
I got small footprints over here.
Oh, this must be goblins.
You would assume.
Yes, my character is assuming they're a goblin. Based on wishful thinking.
You find the tracks. What do you guys do?
Are we still kind of out, like, in the open? Is this like in a forest or?
Yeah, it's like north of the
okay.
path that you guys were on. There's just no map to signify that. But if you want, I can draw trees.
Oh no, I just want to make sure I get a sense of what we're at.
Oh, trees.
Should we go ahead and follow them?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and drag your markers in a way to give me a like a marching order. Looks like Wes going back.
Elar seems to know how to find these things, and I trust he will guide us.
Thank you. So it looks like Vimak, Elar, and there's a space, and then Thalai and. All right, Elar.
Nice drawings.
Thank you. Oh wait. Here's the foot. They're small. So after 10 minutes, yeah, the trail seems to start going kind of cold. Go ahead and give me another survival check, or perception, or investigation.
Boom.
Yeah, you managed to stay on the path, and you also notice the prints seem to go around, like they do this kind of like, oh, brushing you. Using this as an example, you kind of go to the side over here, and then they go like this, and you notice there's like a patch of ground that looks to be like it looks weirder than the surrounding area, like a bunch of debris and foliage seem to be gathered here for a specific reason.
So Deborah's in aluminum foil. Okay. Can I go
Deborah
and
foiled edges.
can I go over and try to brush it with my foot?
Yeah. So you approach it, you do notice that there is it's like a rope coming from it, and you recognize it as like a snare trap.
Oh,
So before you brush your foot, stop because
yeah.
you would probably trigger the trap.
Hold on, my DoorDash is here.
Okay. And then you guys see Elar kind of make his way to the side, and he opens a door.
And then he dashes back because he did a door dash.
And then there's a person at the door, and they have like a bag, and they're handing it to Elar.
That's why he can stay in a field all night.
Because he can
Delivery.
summon doors. The person hands Elar the food. Elar takes it.
Says that they're approaching, but I don't see them quite yet. Oh, no,
hold
they're
on.
pulling in now.
Okay, hold on. They're in a car.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Alright. Elar says that, and it goes out the door.
Part of me really wants Cass to be able to tell the Dasher, Gundren's gone missing. You have the payment. You have to go find it.
No.
We're just playing a food delivery service campaign.
Honestly, that's what a lot of adventurers do, right?
Yeah.
Playing FedEx delivery.
While she's getting up to go do that, I'm gonna go get up for just a second because my body is tired and it needs to stand for a second.
Alright, Elar closes the door.
I don't know
Yeah,
why I
it's a-
bother saying contactless delivery because I always have to go out there and meet them.
Elar hands Vimak some food, I assume?
Nope,
Vimak is going food.
he didn't want anything.
And the car reverses.
Okay,
the
I'm good, sorry.
magical doorway disappears, and Elar comes back to the marching order.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. All right, but yeah, you notice the trap, but you don't spring it.
And careful, there's traps around.
You tell everyone.
Am I able to tell what type of trap it is, Gil?
Yeah, it's a snare.
Oh, that's right.
Like you notice once Elar points it out, you notice the rope, and it leads up to a nearby tree.
I'd like to investigate to see if there's any type of I guess I call it lethal device or weapon that I can salvage from it. I don't know if it's gonna go to a rock or something like that.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation as you approach the trap. You carefully examine it, setting aside some shrubbery. You follow the rope up to the tree with your eye. The tree is like 20 feet up, or the rope leads up to the tree, going 20 feet up. You notice that the rope is salvageable if you wanted to spring it, but it doesn't seem to be deadly. It looks like it just takes hold of a person, and if they were to get caught by this, it would take hold of them and kind of have them suspended from the branch.
Oh, okay. I'll leave the trap alone.
Okay. Alright, you guys continue marching north. Elar manages to be able to keep track of a set of prints, and notice the prints the track starts to grow cold again. Give me another survival check. with your 16 survival, you notice yeah, you managed to keep following the tracks, but then it does another little dipsy doodle kind of thing, kind of like this. And you notice the ground here, it's not, it looks different from the surrounding area, but you don't see any rope, but you do notice the ground seems to be, the ground in this certain spot to be different from the surrounding. Like there's more foliage.
Foliage.
Yes.
I'm gonna go take a closer look.
Okay. Yeah, so you notice it's about like 6 feet wide. The area around here with the foliage. That's all piled up. Now it looks. But other than that, you don't notice anything else out of the ordinary.
It doesn't look like a trap or anything.
No, it just looks like a bunch of leaves and twigs and debris
I look
all
around
piled up.
and is there like a large stick nearby?
There is a large stick nearby.
Lar grabs that and moves the debris away with that.
Okay, you take Wes's staff and no, I'm kidding. You find another stick and you start moving the debris around, and as soon as the stick touches that part of the ground, it gives way, revealing a pit that goes about 10 feet deep. And inside you see like a dead rabbit.
Oh, glad I didn't use my foot. So keep an eye on the ground, everybody.
Cool. Will do.
Wes
Okay.
will not look at the ground.
But yeah, you managed to follow the tracks even further north, eventually leading to you notice a large cave in a hillside, and a shallow stream that flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by like dense briar thickets. But you do see a narrow, dry path that leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream. At this point, I'm going to grab everyone and take you to a new map.
We
Have lighting. You guys seeing it? I haven't moved yet. Alright, daylight mode. And Shazam.
How lit is the cave?
Uh,
Or the entrance?
it's you can see it's pretty dark in here. Actually, it's about you shouldn't have. Did that change the brightness?
Mhm.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's the stream here. It's flowing out, and you see the path here. Dense briar thickets.
Well, this is where the footprints lead, so probably in there.
Yep, you don't see any more footprints, but they look like they go through the stream. But other than that, it's hard to tell. Alright, looks like Vimak is approaching the cave. Slowly. Okay, as Vimak reaches this point, everyone stop moving their tokens. Vimak, an arrow flies at you from this direction.
Didn't even do a pull timer.
And it hits you for 7 piercing damage. Alright, and everyone roll initiative. No, it's not everyone. Thalai. Sarah.
Yes.
Initiative.
Okay, thank you. I thought I did it, but apparently I only thought about doing it.
Alright. You all see Vimak get nailed by this arrow right in the shoulder. Thalai, what are you doing?
Which way did the arrow come from?
From the east. From the dense briar thicket.
The dense briar thing in there. Okay. I hide behind West to the best of my ability. And
Alright,
I trigger a ready in action that if someone starts attacking us, then I will have my longsword and I will go attack them.
Okay. So your trigger is you're gonna swing at something nearby? Or an enemy nearby?
Enemy nearby.
Okay. Gotcha. So 7-foot you is hiding behind Wes, who's like 6 foot.
Yep.
Good.
I can scrunch down.
Alright, so that's your turn. Next up, another arrow flies towards Vimek. Not hitting. Vimek is ready for it this time. But then a second arrow comes flying out of the thickets and hits you for 7. So you block the first. Yeah, get hit by the second. Alright, Elar, what are you doing?
Can I see anything in the trees?
You can't. You just see arrows flying from that direction, though. And they're
Is
trying
there
to hit
anywhere to
Vimek.
take cover?
Besides the thickets here,
Huh.
you don't really see anything else that provides any major cover. Well, you do see some thickets here too. You can always hide.
Elar goes into the thickets and then tells everyone else maybe we should run into the cave.
You say that.
West will shake his head no.
You see Wes shaking his head no.
Oh, that ends my turn.
Okay. Vimek, you have 2 arrows lodged in you.
Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is second wind.
Okay. You take a deep breath. 1d10 plus 2. You heal for 11.
Alright. Then, does the water... What's that?
As you take a deep breath, the arrows in your body, you kind of just pop them out. Start to close. Don't ask me how that works. That's what happened.
I'll accept it. Does the water or does the river hinder my movement at all?
You look at the stream, and it's a very shallow stream, so no.
Alright. What is that, about 25 to go around the thicket to right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to move there. And I'm going to see
You
these...
do that.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you see the goblins, and one of them says, "Oh shit, that's a big boy."
Well, then I'm just going to have my weapons readied and... there it is. Attack.
Alright, you swing your longsword at this goblin, and you kill it.
One down.
And that was the one that said, "Oh shit, that's a big boy." And the other one goes, "Oh, that is a big boy."
That'll end my turn.
Alright, Wes, it's your turn. You hear voices coming from the thickets that Vimak just disappeared into.
Alright. I'm gonna move into the thicket across the... because it's just a shallow, like, stream, not a river.
Yeah.
Okay. And then as I do that, I'll yell back to Elar. We can't retreat into their base. We have to deal with them here, or we retreat back to the town. I'm going into the thicket with Vimak. I gotta get the measuring tool right.
Okay.
Or I guess, how does this work? I have to move to where the final spot is, or can I do like increments and then stop as I want?
Yeah, you can do increments.
Okay.
It's just the max movement speed is as
30.
far as you can go.
Okay.
So yeah, you can even break it up so you can move like 10 feet, attack, and then move the other 20.
Oh wow, can go pretty far.
Oh yeah, but so the thickets here, it's like rough terrain, so it's gonna be double movement.
Oh, okay. So it would show by the ruler 10, but that would be like 20?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move to here then.
Okay. You do that. So you're not like in this weird limbo of geometry here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And, yeah, you see a dead goblin and Vimek standing over it with his longsword, stains of blood on it. And this goblin has a short bow in hand.
Alright. Nice work, Vimak. And then I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast the other guy.
Okay.
Alright. I want today to be a good day.
And you do have advantage because
See,
it didn't
it
see you there.
It worked. I said my little thing and now it worked.
You let loose an Eldritch Blast at his head, and it explodes. Dead.
Would I have known if that was Jerry?
It didn't look like anyone that you've recognized. Not sure how familiar you are with goblin physiology and how well you can tell goblins apart.
I don't think I have anything.
Okay. You're
But I
not
don't-
sure if that was...
Wes doesn't feel satisfied internally, so he'll just assume it wasn't Jerry.
Okay. That's initiative order. Right? Yeah, so you guys just disposed of 2 goblins in the side here.
I'm gonna look
The
through the
cube
one
again?
I hit. I'm gonna look through the one that I killed.
Okay. You bend over, you kneel down next to it, and you start sifting through its corpse. You see it's carrying a quiver of arrows. It has a scimitar on its side. It wears leather armor. And pretty ragged clothes, if you could even call it clothes. But other than that, it doesn't seem to be carrying anything of importance.
Alright, I'll take the scimitar.
Alright, you now have a scimitar.
You know how much it weighs by chance?
If you drag it from the compendium, you'll have the weight there. But weighs 3 pounds. Bloop. Alright, you're watching the cave entrance, and it looks pretty dark in there.
Also, yell out to the others that it's safe again, but we gotta watch that entrance in case they heard all the noise we just made.
You do that. I'm gonna take away the global illumination. You guys are close enough. Oh wait, no one can see anything except for West. West, you can see stuff.
I can see, I think what I saw get revealed by me moving around, but that's about it. So I see like the thicket and the river, a little bit into the cave, but not much.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold on. Let me make a torch so people can see outside, but they won't be able to see. You're looking into the. Oh, I made a sprite torch long ago.
Nice.
Alright, and you can see out here now. Alright. So you look into the cave, and it looks pretty dark in there. You have dark vision though, so you can make out some details. What's everyone else doing?
I'll start heading towards the entrance.
Same.
Okay. So you make your way towards the entrance. Just inside the cave mouth. The light. You can make out like a few uneven stone steps that lead up to a chamber on the east side of this passage.
Sorry, Sib. I didn't hear the phone.
But yeah, you see the stone steps on the side here, just at the cave mouth.
So, do we want to approach this quietly, or are we just going to run in?
I'm gonna walk in.
If he's walking in, there's no way we can start things quietly unless he walks in and draws people out.
All right. So the cave, you see the cave narrows to a steep fissure at the. Oh, wait, you don't see that yet. Never mind. But yeah, you see the little chamber here that steps lead up to, and can you see that? No, you can't see that. You see darkness.
You have any torches, Vimak?
My inventory is the zipper's stuck. I can't look in it just yet.
What?
I can't look into my inventory. My zipper is stuck.
Why? What?
I don't know.
Your zipper is stuck?
Yeah. It won't let me look into it. I just keep trying to pull the zipper, and no matter what I do, it doesn't
I'm so
open.
confused right now. You see Vimek struggling with a zipper on his backpack. But he doesn't even have a back. Oh, he has a sack. He has a sack that he's having trouble with. Is it?
I click something.
Oh, it's like
Yeah, so I'm gonna assume I don't.
here. You
Elar
do not have a torch.
pulls out one of his torches and hands it to Vimak.
Okay, you do that. Yeah, I'll use one. Sorry.
Okay, with the torch in hand, I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Okay. And you see into this chamber now. You see it narrows to a steep fissure at the far end, or what looks to be a steep fissure. And you see animals inside. They look to be sleeping. Looking at them, you see they are chained to a pillar over here.
They haven't
And,
noticed me, or have they noticed me?
No, they're sleeping right now.
Okay.
And looks like the chain leads to an iron rod driven into this stalagmite.
Okay.
Yeah, each of them has a chain. They are chained.
Alright. So if they haven't noticed me and nothing's happened, I'll return back to the party and let them know there's a few dogs in there. Let them know what I saw.
Okay. You do that.
Was there anything further in there?
That's all I went. I can go further.
How many did you see?
3. 3 of them chained up.
Well, can we just sneak by them?
Yeah. You can do whatever. Is that what you guys want to do?
Well, as long as I'm not going in first, I feel like it should work out fine. I don't really have much ability to take a hit, so once they find us, whoever's up front better be the one who can fight well.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna give you control of this this torch.
Oh, you don't want to follow him around with it?
Nah, not really. No, it's okay. You can control them.
Okay. Well, with everybody in back here, I'm gonna ask them if they want. What do they want to do to the dogs? Do they want to kill them, or what do you want to do? Because they're
Well, if
chained
they're
up.
chained up, are they really a threat?
No, but if the chain breaks, they might be.
Well, I have animal friendship, I think. Thalai also has animal friendship, so that's 2.
Go make nice. Go make nice with them. I'll wait at the
Let me double
bottom
check.
of the stairs.
I think my when I have animal friendship as a spell. I'm like 90% sure that I do. Yes, I do. Alright, I go in. Hugging the sides, hugging the sides.
Alright, as you go in, you notice the thing I described to back. They're asleep.
Elar says quietly, well, if they're sleeping, we don't even need to engage them. Just keep going by.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, then I'll continue walking.
Okay. So you continue walking. Right. Hold on. Be careful not to walk too far.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Here. The main passage from the cave mouth climbs steeply upward, the stream plunging and splashing down the west side of this passage. So I have to go up. And in the shadows, side passage leads west across the other side of the stream. And then in the shadows to the north, you can make out dim shape of a rickety bridge. With your torch, you see that it seems to be made of wood and rope, crossing over the passage ahead of you, signifying that another passage intersects with this one. So that bridge is about 20 feet above the floor. But as you notice that bridge, you suddenly hear a rumbling coming further down from the passage. And suddenly the passage is filled with a mighty roar as a huge surge of rushing water pours down. Everyone give me dexterity saving throws.
I would,
Uh.
but my backpack is still snagged.
Oh.
That's just-
Try refreshing. Did you do that?
I'll try.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it still won't load for me.
Alright. Go ahead and click your dexterity saving. Not the token. Not the torch. Dex save throw for Vimak. Bloop. An 18. Right. As the water flows through you all, you manage to hold on or find a way to get out of the way, except for West, who gets his feet swept below him. And give me a strength saving throw. You managed to find a handhold on the side here, and you grip onto it as tightly as you can, but you lose finger strength and you get swept away, taking 1d6 points of damage. So you take 1. You wasted your good roll on the Eldritch Blast.
I can already feel I'm gonna die again.
Oh no.
You haven't died yet. You just come really close.
But you are prone on the ground out here. You guys see Wes is suddenly not near you.
Has the water settled? Or is there still
It has.
high tide? Okay. So I'm gonna immediately start making my way to the thing up to the left there. The side path.
Okay. Okay.
Lara's gonna come back and check on Wes.
Okay, you do that. You see this passage is choked with rubble and steep escarpment. It's rough terrain, so it's going to cost you double movement to move through. But yeah, you see a ledge here and a ledge here.
Okay, well,
Oh, wait, hold on. Elar makes his way back to West, who's on the ground.
I come up and help him up.
You do that.
You alright?
Not really, but I'll be okay.
You
Okay,
good to head
West.
back?
Yeah, I think so.
Wes is back on his.
I'm all wet now, right?
Yeah. Well, everyone's wet now because the flood
Oh.
kind of just
Okay.
went through everyone. But you're more so wet because you were like.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a cold. But yeah, I'm good to go. Thanks for coming back, Elar.
Well, or
Give me a
not. and
Constitution
turns around.
saving throw, Wes.
For what?
Wes, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm just curious of what that does.
You sneeze. All right.
Oh.
Trying to get these bad rolls out of the way, you know.
Am I dead already?
He dies of a cold.
No. But you do feel you do feel chill.
Elar starts making his way back up.
Alright, you guys do that. As you do that, you see Vimak head to the western passage. Thalai, what have you been doing?
That's a great question.
You've just been standing here looking at Vimak, I guess.
Just at a loss. Everything just happened so fast. I just, I couldn't quite.
She was just
process.
shocked at
Everything-
West
everything's
maybe
shocked.
going away.
Yes. I was shocked at the thought of West leaving me like I have been left before, and I felt sad.
You've
I
learned
was
so.
caught up in my own private.
Alright. Alright, so Vimak, it's a pretty tight corridor over here. What are you doing?
oh, is that to me?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna basically see is there, there's only room for one person at a time?
Yes. Pretty,
I guess I'm gonna see where they go before I head up. If they're gonna come over this way, then we'll head up, but I'm just gonna sit here and wait to see what they're doing.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm following the big guy. I'm not going by myself the other way.
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like they're making their way towards you.
Hold on. I'm gonna wait till Elar get ahead so that I can be better West. To make sure he doesn't get swept away again.
Oh, again, okay.
And how high up is the hills here? Or the inclines?
This is. It's about 5 feet. I mean, it's climbable.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll start making my way up them. Go up the first one.
Alright, as you make your way up here, it starts to with Elar closely behind you, it starts to give way under your weight. Give me a dexterity saving throw. But you nimbly scuttle your way up further as this ledge becomes rubble.
Is it unclimbable to other people down below?
Oh no, it's still climbable. It's just not a ledge anymore.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna see. Is there only a room for one person on the ledge at a time? Or on this platform? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's another ledge here.
And I'll start to climb up that one.
All right, give me another dexterity saving throw. You manage to nimbly avoid the crumbling ledge, and you see a room full of goblins. And they see you with your bright torch.
All right.
They're looking at you,
Mm-hmm.
kind of surprised.
I'm gonna yell at them when I see them. Are any of you named Jerry?
Confused. One of them looks at you and says, "Nah, Jerry's in the room with the big boss."
Oh, okay. So I guess
Who are you?
new bodyguard from Central just got flown over.
Oh.
Where's the boss's room? Is that up north, or is that back the way I came?
It's across the bridge.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's on the east side.
Gotcha. Well, I'll let you guys go back to what you're doing. I'm just gonna head over there and check in real quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm just gonna scuttle back down.
Okay. As you do that, you hear them talking amongst themselves, but you can't really make out what they're saying. Speaking another language.
Oh, okay.
What's everyone else down here doing? Elar's kind of just saw this ledge kind of break down on Vimak's.
Well, I'm trying to follow people, but there was no
Oh.
room to follow, so I was just waiting until there was room.
Yeah, Elar's just kind of sitting there. He saw how much trouble Vimak was having, so he was just kind of waiting to see if he should go that way. And then he saw
And then
Vimak
Elar-
coming back and kind of thought, oh, thank God.
Eli caused a bottleneck.
Okay, so you guys are here waiting, and Vimak starts coming down. As he does that, you guys hear another rumbling coming from down this passage.
And we can now that we know what it is, can we ready ourselves so we have an advantage on this dex throw?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. Because now we know what it is, we can prepare ourselves for it, right?
Does Vimak and Elar need to roll because we're kind of in the cave?
Oh no, you guys don't need to, but West and Thalai do.
Thalai was
And I'm
hidden.
gonna hold on to Wes.
Okay, you do that. You have advantage, both of you. Dex save as the water comes rushing down.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna take the 11 because you have advantage, and then Wes, you you nimbly start climbing up the wall here like a mountain climber, and you get out of the way of the flood. As you see Thalai start getting swept away by the flood, give me a strength saving throw, Thalai. My God, are you serious? Thalai gets swept away. Wes, see this,
Hi.
and you take 3 points of damage as you hit your head on one of the on the cave wall coming out. The flood dies down, and Wes, you're still kind of clinging on to the walls of the cave.
This room to the right, they're like wolves, right? Or are they dogs?
Uh,
I think I
you
remember
can make out
shape
they look like wolves, and they seem to be stirring, like with the noise of the flood. They may be stirring from their sleep. as Thalai approaches them. Wait, how'd you get back here so fast? You were just... Okay. Hold on, before you get here, Wes, what were you gonna do?
Oh, I was just making sure I understood what was in the room, and they're like chained up or something, right?
Yeah, you see chains on each of them leading up to this stalagmite, and there's like an iron rod driven into the base of the stalagmite that the chain is attached to.
And then would I have an idea of how long the chain is?
Chains are about 10 feet. Looks like.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Elar, I'm just gonna wait outside until there's more room. It's not worth dealing with all this water. Let me know when it's okay to enter.
Got it.
I'll just hang out here.
So you get up and you start approaching the cave mouth, and Wes comes out of it.
I approach what?
You do that.
Why are we coming out of the cave?
Because the water?
Well, what if we get to the bridge?
I'll wait for you to tell me it's okay. I'm not that good when it comes to dodging that water, and you can see it hurts when it happens.
I'm aware. But if we get to where the water's not going to affect them, we'll be safe. So I move back.
You start making your way in. Vimak and Elar, you just saw the flood of water go through the passage again.
I'm going to go all the way up here
And you see Thalai making her way.
to the bridge.
Elar looks
You're
at
now
Vimak.
under the bridge.
Oh, I can't be on the bridge?
No, that's 20 feet up.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay. We'll pretend you did none of that. Knowing you never even went in. It's okay.
Yeah, I just hung out here. Good call. Good call, Wes. Good call.
Alright, Vimak and Elar, what was
Why
happening?
you're brilliant.
Was Elar close enough to hear the conversation up there?
Yeah, you heard it.
Okay, so Elar comes down. So to the bridge then, right?
Yeah, that's where I was going to be headed.
Alright, see the bridge is 20 feet above the ground. It's a rope bridge. It's a wooden bridge with rope.
It's above us, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just keep going up, I guess.
Okay, as you guys make your way up, you hear voices.
Can I go
from
stealthy?
ahead. You can roll stealth. But as the light fills this part of the passage, the voices stop. And what are you two doing over here?
Put out the torch.
Well, I want to be helpful.
I throw the torch
but
in the
I don't know
water.
what to do.
Alright, the torch is now extinguished.
And Elar's gonna stealth forward.
Alright. With your stealth, you... Wait, can you see in the dark? No, you...
I don't think so, but is there any light in the cave?
There is some light. Can you see that?
In, like, this area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do see some light coming from that area.
Can I start creeping forward?
You can.
I can't really.
Okay,
There's like-
hold on. As you make your way here, you bump into something, and it goes, "Ow!"
Hmm. Elar's just gonna
And
step back a little
you
quietly.
do that. And the voice says, "Who are you?"
The new bodyguard.
Oh, you're did we start hiring?
I don't ask questions. Just do it as I'm told.
Give me a deception check.
Boom. Failed.
Yeah, I don't think you're a new bodyguard. I think you're dead. But while that's happening up here, what's happening down here with the Lion West?
I really feel like we should go try to be helpful. Especially, I think I should be helpful because I'm the whole reason why we're coming over here anyway. So, Wes, I get why you want to stay, but I'm gonna feel my way along this dark edge and go help people. And I tried to do that.
Okay.
I will follow.
You stumble your way in the darkness, Thalai. You're stumbling. Wes, you see her stumbling in the darkness because you have dark vision.
I will give her some direction so
Okay.
she doesn't stumble as much.
Great. The last we knew, they went left, but they don't seem to be there anymore. And would we have heard them like move in the tunnel before they started stealthing?
Hold on.
Still. Well, I'm trying not to be like, let's go up here where they are. I'm trying to be like, where would I think they would have gone? Because if not, then the only place that we can go is left, because that's the last place we knew they were.
Sorry, someone was messing with the torch. Okay, so yeah, you're stumbling your way through the darkness, and you eventually make it to. Oh, you bump into someone or something. Vimak, you feel something bump into you.
I'm gonna turn around and like prepare myself ready to hit it, but I'm not gonna take a swing.
Okay, Thalai, you feel intent to harm from the thing you just bumped.
I go, oof.
That kind of throws me off because it doesn't sound like a goblin, and the voice is like coming from my height and not 2 feet off the ground. So
Yeah, Wes, you see Vimek almost clobber Thalai.
You two seem to be getting along pretty good. I let them know that we bumped into Vimak, and that's Thalia.
Well, hello.
you guys make it back from your honeymoon?
You mean our river moon? We're gonna float down the river. But he died.
Elar?
Fine.
Can I run back towards Vimak?
No, while you were talking to the goblin, this was happening over here.
Yeah. But when he
So you're
says,
with-
no, you're dead, can I run back?
Yeah. So Vimek, you hear. Oh well, all three of you hear the conversation happening ahead. And this point, roll for initiative. Don't die.
I give another torch to Vimak.
Yeah.
Here's another torch. Boom.
I now just remember that I have dancing lights as a cantrip. Can I?
Yeah, but remember, you need to have concentration to keep them up.
This is true.
But Vimak now has a torch in one hand and a shield in the other.
Yeah,
Also,
sure.
Sarah, roll for initiative.
Doing it. God, I've had
Dang,
good
that's-
initiative rolls today.
I was gonna say that's when you get your good rolls.
I know. Like, I get to go first, and then I get to do shit.
And Vimak squeezed by me. I don't want to
I
be
mean-
first anymore.
You can always take the go around. All right, so Thalai, you're up. You're under the bridge.
Okay.
You heard Elar panicking.
Okay. I don't see anybody by Elar.
Yeah, so I
So
think there's some goblins up there.
Alright. So I
Well, as you say that, you hear the goblins say, "I think there's a human."
so I keep dancing lights up for right now.
Oh
But
wait,
I
you're
ready.
using dancing lights.
Yeah.
Where do you want to put your Orbeez? Light.
I want to put them ahead of. Well, no, I guess if I put them ahead of Elar, they'll know where we are better. But they already know where we are.
All right, here's one.
All right. 2.
Okay.
3.
I don't think you can see that.
3.
Okay. You don't need to make all four. I mean, you can still make four if you.
I want to make 4. I want to
Okay.
put the 4th one here. I can see here. Here we go. And then I move. No, I don't move. I ready. Because I ready my new sword, Talon, with 2 hands, ready to smack anybody that needs to be smacked.
Okay. Goblin's turn. You see one pop out from this passageway over here, and with scimitar in hand, it approaches Elar, and as it does that, it sees the rest of you. Quit dancing. It sees the rest of you, and says something you can't understand as it swings at Elar. But it doesn't just say it; it kind of yells it out. But swinging at Elar, it crits for 8 points of damage.
No.
Slashing damage. Elar takes it. You hear some movement coming from the passageway up ahead. And from above west, you see a goblin with a bow and arrow on the bridge. Shoots arrow towards you and hits you for 6 points of piercing damage. Oh, and after that, it moves back over. Alright, Elar, it's your turn. You took a swing from a scimitar.
Path is pretty narrow, right?
Yeah, it's about 10 feet wide.
Is there enough room for me to squeeze around Thalai and Vimak?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so I just can disengage.
You do that.
and go back over here.
Goblin says, "Oh, you're lucky you disengaged. I would have killed you."
I don't know if he's in my vision still.
Who, the goblin?
Yeah.
You can see some of him. He's gonna have some cover if you try to hit him with an arrow, but you can still see him.
Eh. Guess I'll wait. It's
Okay.
my turn.
West.
Thinking. I ask Elar, what's the plan here? How bad of a situation are we in?
Well, considering that this is a goblin home, there's probably a lot of them.
Vimak, are we going forward or are we retreating?
Never retreat. We push forward.
You know, you don't need to listen to what he does.
That's a good point, Elar. That's a very good point. This is a tough one, Gil. It's a tough one. Okay. So, there was the goblin up top that shot at me. And then there's
Yes.
at least one goblin in front of us. Is that what you see, Vimak?
Yep.
Okay. Is underneath the bridge, is there enough room to where I can't be seen or I can't see whatever's up on top of it? Like, can I hide under the bridge, so to speak?
Yeah. So there is a spot right here.
Okay.
You can hide under the.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Alright. And so I see this goblin, and those orange things are like the dancing lights.
Yes.
Okay. I'll use Eldritch Blast on the goblin in front of Vimak.
Okay. You do that. And with shield in its offhand, it blocked your Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
What a butt.
I think that's it for my turn.
Okay. Vimak, it's your turn. You have a torch in hand and a shield in your off.
What's the torches? Does torch actually have a damage modifier?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 1d4 blunt damage and then plus another damage for fire. If you hit. Because it's like a club.
Oh, okay.
Like a, yeah.
There we go.
So it'll be 1d4 plus 1 for fire plus your strength modifier.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up and try to hit him with the torch.
Okay.
So roll what now? 1d4.
So we got to roll to hit. So go ahead and just roll. Just click strength, not saving throw, but strength on the left side there. 8 plus your proficiency is 10. So I'm gonna say it blocks your torch with the shield.
All right. That's all I'll do. Or well,
Okay.
actually. For action surge, do I have to do that before my action?
No.
All right, then I'll do that to swing again.
All right, go for it. Yeah, that one hits. So go ahead and roll 1d4 plus 5. Okay, so you do 6 points of damage.
Neat.
You swing the stupid dancing lights. You swing the torch at the goblin's face, and you singe its eyebrows. Take 6 points of damage and is burnt, looking like Prince Zuko.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Top of the round, Thalai, what are you doing?
Right. Here's what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
Ready?
Yeah.
This is great. I've
If it's
got
not
my
great,
sword. I'm
taking
coming
5
right over
points of
here.
damage.
Hey, you.
Hi,
Don't be mean.
I love you.
I love you too. I'm gonna take Talon in 2 hands.
Mm-hmm.
2 hands, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna slash at him.
You do that, but it squints in your direction and holds its shield up high, blocking your attack. Oh my god, you rolled max damage too.
I know.
That would have been deadly,
I know.
but it wasn't.
I know.
Zuko sticks his tongue out at you.
I stick my tongue out back.
Anything else?
I end my turn.
Alright, Zuko with a burnt face, he disengages and makes his way back. And then can be vision. Thalai, you see a goblin pop out from behind this pillar with a bow and arrow. Knock. It
No.
looses the arrow towards your direction.
And it misses.
And it
Misses.
hits you for 5 points of piercing damage.
You take that damage off of me, or I guess I'm taking it off. I take it off.
Yeah. And then another goblin appears
It doesn't shoot me.
and lets loose another arrow and hits you for 8 points of piercing damage.
Are you kidding me?
No.
No.
And then it goes back into hiding. And then up on the bridge here, Thalai, you see another. No, I'm kidding. It's gonna aim at Vimak.
You, sir, don't like me very much, do you?
You're the only target right now. Everyone else is hiding.
I know, I'm aware, and I'm tall.
But this goblin fires an arrow at Vimak, but completely misses, and then it goes back into hiding. Alright, Elar, it's your turn. Yeah, you see Thalai take some arrows to different body parts.
Ooh.
She's a
Wondering if we
pinprick.
should play at their game and run out of the cave and hide in the thicket, and if they chase after us, we can pick them off as they come out.
Now they know the plan.
Or did you whisper that?
Oh yeah, we'll say that I lowly set it to like west.
Okay, you do that.
Elar, I will follow your plan. That seems much better than trying to force our way through all these arrows and water and so forth.
I yell to Vimak and then point towards the entrance.
I shake my head disapprovingly.
Suit yourself. Let's see here. How far can I? How do you make it? I can move there. Okay. Whoop. Eee.
As you, you can't. You're in dark. Well, they're in dark.
Can I be stealthy because I know that they're there
You
in case they
can.
wake up?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Should I roll stealth?
Yeah.
Woo!
And I'll say that's your action. Moving quietly. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Next up is West. Oh, hold on, I should probably describe this area because you guys can kind of see it. The area over here. It is a room. What kind of room, you ask? Well, you see two pools here. And it looks like it used to be full of water, but it's just it's very shallow now. And you assume this is what they were using to cause the flood. Like there used to be remains of a dam, or there are remains of a dam here, made out of rocks that have been taken apart. But the water here is now very shallow. Alright, Wes, it's your turn.
Okay. This is kind of what I was hoping to avoid. So there's the bridge above me. It's made of wood, right?
Yeah. Wood and rope.
And would you say it's when I see the goblin earlier that shot me, it came onto the bridge, or did it just kind of stay to where it's not on the bridge, but it can shoot down?
Oh no, it came on the bridge because from what you can tell, the walls of the cavern here make it hard to see around it, so it had to go onto the bridge to shoot.
I will move here, and then I will prepare my action to shoot the bridge, not the goblin, thinking that shooting the bridge will have a much easier time hitting something that's not going to move when the goblin steps onto the bridge, assuming that's what's going to happen.
Gotcha. So you're readying action for that trigger.
Yeah, I'll use the Eldritch Blast.
All right.
That's it for me.
Vimak, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna start heading up the steps. Let's see.
Okay, you do that.
What is that? 20? Where am I at? 15?
Yeah, 15.
All right. So I should be able to make it to here, right?
Where are you trying?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And you see Goblin. I'll bring your torch.
Give me my torch. There we go. Then I'm gonna attack this guy here with the torch.
Okay.
Austin, you should know from my perspective, I just see your character go into darkness.
That's okay.
And you never saw him again. Oh my god. Okay. The damage?
Was that D4, right?
Yeah. Exactly. 6 points of damage again. You burned this one on the face too. Couldn't really defend itself with a shield because holding a bow.
And that'll be... my turn.
Okay. Thalai, it's your turn.
Yay. Right. I'm mad at getting shot. So I'm coming all the way over here. And I'm gonna go try to thwack at him again. Because I'm mad.
Okay.
But, oh, shoot. Why do I always forget to do the stone resistance? I did it again. Please remind me, Gil.
Okay.
I forget.
You
And
still
that could
have
have.
it.
I know, but it won't matter next time because it'll be like 6 damage and only a 3. That's okay. I'm going to do this. Going to do this. And it misses.
And it misses.
And then I'm, as a bonus action, I'm gonna do
Healing word.
some healing word on myself.
E.
And I still think I can only do it at level 1 because I don't have any level 2 spells left.
That is correct. You heal yourself for 2.
Woohoo!
Alright, Goblin's turn. He jumps out on the bridge. Get ready an arrow.
Roll or
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Against your Eldritch Blast.
so I missed
Fire
this
an Eldritch
bridge,
Blast.
man.
That would be funny if you miss the bridge. There you go. And that's enough to bring the bridge down. And Goblin takes 2d6 points of damage. Falls down on the ground. It is prone. But it gets up and picks up its bow and arrow and fires it at you. Pew. And it nails you in the shoulder for 7 points of piercing damage. It's not looking too good. You're not looking too good. Dang. If only this were Jerry, it would be more epic. Over here, this goblin with bow and arrow in hand swings it at you, Vimak.
Mm-hmm.
But misses as well. You block it with your shield.
Okay.
This one with bow and arrow and fires an arrow at you and hits you for 4.
Yeah, I'll take the 4.
Alright, and this one, Zuko, the burnt face, deep to the... Oh, Sarah, can I get you to go ahead and roll Constitution to see if you keep up your dance?
No concentration.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw. Alright, yeah, they're still up.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do it for every time you took damage, but I forgot. Fuel.
Okay. Look at how amazing that roll was. We know my concentration was on point every other time.
Elar, it's your turn. You hear Wes call to you, saying what he said in the text.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here.
You do that.
And
See a goblin. It looks pretty beat up.
I sigh
So
at
does
Wes and
Wes.
say, "This is a suicide mission. They're gonna die."
Yeah,
But
but we don't have to. So help, please.
I pull up my bow. Oh, wait, no, first. Well, wait, how dead is he?
The goblin?
Yeah.
He looks
Like-
like he's hanging on to 1 health.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I'll just go ahead and go pew!
That hits. And it's dead as you come out of the shadows and let loose an arrow right into its forehead, and it schleps down to the ground dead.
And I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
I'll stick with West.
Wes, it is your turn. You have an arrow in your shoulder. It stings.
I got, I think, 2 arrows in me.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm all wet.
Oh. You sneeze.
Yeah. Just put me out of my misery. Okay. So I don't see anything really too much ahead because
No, just the dancing light.
I know they went forward.
Mhm.
I know there's wolves behind me. I know this cave has a tendency to just have a bunch of water rush at us. And then there's that side path. But Elar, are you gonna go forward and help them? Are you strong enough to do that? I'm not feeling too good.
Well, I got an injury from that sword, and I have a feeling that there's a lot of them. I don't know if it's worth it.
Okay.
I'm not about to go risk my life to help them out when they don't want to leave.
I understand. I'm going to use healing hands on myself. So I think that just means I heal for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gotta go help Vimak, Elar. And then I'll just go. I gotta measure. Do I hear the sigh or is that cast? I couldn't tell which one.
Well, that's an Elar sigh.
Okay. um, is this still the rough terrain where it's half movement, Gil?
Which part? Sorry.
Is movement cut in half or is it full?
For the passageway here?
Yeah.
No, this is full. This is rough terrain.
I forgot. How do you do the snap?
Q.
Okay.
Oh, to snap place, you just
Yeah,
snap
like
to center.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, look at this party. It's not too bad. Still die, boys.
You hear Wes say that, and Thalai and Vimak, you hear Wes behind you say that.
I'm gonna move one more. Well, I have 5 movement left. Could I go diagonal, or is it only like adjacent?
No, you can go diagonal.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what did we hear him say? I spaced out for a moment during. There was a lot.
I was just saying that when I showed up, I said, look at this party. It's not too bad.
There we go.
Alright.
It's like 2 people.
So, I feel like, Gil, that rock there has strategically been placed.
the stalagmite.
Because I can't see them, right? The goblins from here. I don't know
You
if
can
you see what I see, but it
you
looks
can
like...
see a glimmer of them. Like you can see. You can still try to hit them. They'll just have a little bit of cover though,
Okay. Well, I think I used my healing hands anyway, so I probably can't.
as an action. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'll end my turn.
All right. Vimak, it's your turn. Torch in hand.
I'm taking a swing.
Can you calm down, sir?
Yay!
What? Someone's got to do some
don't even need
damage
to-
here.
You don't even need to roll, David.
No, I need to roll
You-
damage.
You don't need to roll. You're fine.
Oh, I need to see
That-
this damage.
Oh, dang, and max damage? That's like 9 points of damage right there. You swing your torch at the goblin's neck, and you cleave it in two with a blunt weapon. Its head goes flying up into the air, landing into the shallow pools of water over here. And blood spurts out of its neck, and it's singed. It looks like a volcano. Pretty cool.
Nice. Okay, then I'm gonna move up. Move up to like here.
You move up there, and you see up ahead.
Oh yeah, I do
Torch in
see
the
up
way.
ahead.
Yeah, you see up ahead, Zuko along with it looks like a wolf and a bugbear.
Close your eyes. Don't see him.
That's all. I'll end the turn there. That's all I got.
Alright. Thalai, top of the round, what do you do?
Great. I come over here. Can I move my dancing lights?
Yeah, it's a bonus action, right? Hold on, as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the lights up to 60 feet to a new spot with range. A light must be within 20 feet of another light by the spell.
Alright. So 5, 10.
Here, I'm gonna give you control of these so you can move them.
I don't even know what they're all are. I'm trying to click one.
Hold on. I'm not.
Oh, I can move this one.
As you move the lights there,
How come I'm not seeing other things light up with the lights?
because you personally cannot see because there is this part blocking your vision.
Okay.
But you
Alright,
put dancing lights
so-
in that room, so
Dancing lights are going in that way, and then this time is gonna be epically awesome, guys. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You really did choose well when you gave me the +1 longsword, I promise.
You swing and a miss. The goblin ducks out of the way of your swing.
West is disappointed.
I don't know why I'm rolling so bad. I have like a +4 modifier, guys.
You
Like,
hear Thalai saying out loud,
you should be going at least pretty decent, but I keep rolling lower every roll that I attack someone.
okay, so this goblin, it disengages and starts running back. And then you see this one move. You see the bugbear. It's okay, so this bugbear is pretty beefy. He's jacked. He looks at you, Vimak, and he points his you see he has a morning star. He points it at you, and he goes, Clark will make feast of your bones, giant man. And he moves up forward, swings at the dancing lights, but they're just little ethereal balls that can't be hit. But he moves forward. And then you see a wolf next to him that goes, bow. And Elar, it's your turn.
Reluctantly, Elar moves back up here.
Okay.
Anything even in my sight?
No.
Looks like maybe this guy is kind of.
Oh, you can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a hard shot because there's some cover. You can still see him and reach.
Okay, so with a sigh, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
On Zuko?
Whoever this person is.
Okay.
If that's Zuko.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do the pews with the addition of Hunter's Mark.
God dang. Yeah, that hits for a lot of damage. 10 points of damage. Zuko is obliterated. One arrow. You guys see this arrow, and it might be guided by magic or something. But you see it going. It goes under West between his legs, around this pillar. It does like a twirl around Thalai a couple of times, and then it goes over here. It does a loop past the wolf, and then it hits Zuko right in the face. He drops down dead. It's like that scene in Guardians of the Galaxy with Yondu, and he's whistling, and he's got the arrow. That's what happens.
Elar, you're pretty useful if you don't run away, you know that?
See, but I don't want to die.
Yeah, that's why we wait in the back and let them go forward.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Alright, Wes, what are you doing?
I will move. Oh, I guess I can kind of see into that same room, but I have like this water over here that's like above Vimak is that shallow or is that? Could I stand in it? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty shallow now.
I'll go here. And Vimak, why are you using a torch for a weapon?
To see.
And then I'll say to Vimak, if you give me your weapon, I'll enchant it, and you can see with that, so you're not so reliant on the torch.
Sure.
So I'll cast light on whatever weapon Vimak wants.
That's going to be the iron sword.
Okay. It is now emitting light at its tip.
And then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Vimak. With sword in hand,
So how far can I throw
lighting
a
your
weapon?
way. What depends on the weapon.
Scimitar.
Scimitar, I'm gonna say 40 feet.
40 feet?
Because you're a big man that.
Alright. So I have an extra scimitar I picked up earlier, and I want to chuck it at the bugbear.
Okay.
Is that a strength roll?
Yep. Yeah. Or.
Oh.
What's that?
Does that work?
Yeah, it works.
Alright. So,
Edge is. Does 1d6.
1d6.
Yeah. Plus your strength modifier, which is 4. So you do 8 to damage. You throw the scimitar at Clark, it spins at him, and he catches the blade with his offhand, and it cuts into his hand, but it doesn't sever it. Just he's bleeding.
Okay. And that'll end my turn.
Alright. Thalai, it's your turn.
Okay. This is a rock, right?
Stalagmite.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm going to do this on myself again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ready an action. And I say, Vimak, don't forget you have that healing potion. And then I'm going to ready, if anything comes out and attacks us, I'm going to attack it back. With my longsword, two-handed.
Okay. And that's your turn. Their turn. See Clark holding the scimitar in his wounded hand, throws it to the ground and goes, Clark doesn't want to play fetch with you, tall man. Clark wants to fight. And he moves his way towards Morningstar in hand. As he gets closer, you notice he's about 7 feet tall. So a foot shorter than you, I guess. And he swings his Morningstar and aims for your face. Oh. And then you hear him say, "All right, Ripper, let's fight him." And then you see the wolf behind him approach. And Thalai, he's in range of your readied action.
The dog or the other guy?
Yeah, well, this guy is 10 feet away. The dog is 5 feet.
Oh, I don't want to hit the dog.
Well, you readied an action, and it's gonna attack either you or Vimak.
Oh, fine. I'll do it. I hate myself for this.
It's okay. You're bad with that weapon, so you missed.
Dude, every single time I rolled lower. I was a 14, I was a 12, I was a 10, and now I'm a 6, guys.
The dog tries to bite at Vimak, but you hold your shield up and you block its fang. Next up, see a goblin pop up from the shadow. Fires an arrow at you, Thalai.
No, it misses. And just got health back.
It gets disadvantage. By the way, Gil.
It's with 5 feet of. Yes. So Thalai, an arrow comes flying right towards your face, and you feel like it's about to hit, but suddenly Vimak's giant arm and shield is in front of you and blocks the arrow.
Go, thanks.
I finally remembered to use it after like all this time.
5 sessions.
Yep.
Or 4 sessions. Another goblin pops up. This one looks different from the other goblin. It has a tattoo on its forehead of like a purple burst. This one looks familiar to you, Wes. Well, and I guess everyone else. And you see it, what was that?
You said it has a bullseye on its head?
Like a purple burst.
Okay, a bullseye.
Reminiscent of like an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, perfect.
And you see it, it does some gestures with its hand. And it fires an Eldritch Blast at you, Wes.
Can you only do one reaction per
Yes.
round? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it hits you for 8 points of damage. Oh. It knocks you out as it does 8 points of damage. Oh my god, who drew the purple? Yeah, it looks just like that. And it actually hits you in the forehead with this Eldritch Blast. And that's their turn. Elar, you see Wes slump to the ground as it gets hit by a purple blast of some kind.
Right. I'm gonna move forward. There's a lot going on here. Jeez.
Right? It was like nothing was going on earlier, and now a lot is going on.
Is this a dog right here?
Yeah, it's a wolf. Bow.
A wolfie. A bow wow.
Bow.
What? Why does this guy have purple on him?
He has a tattoo on his forehead.
Of an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. I'm gonna mark him with Hunter's Mark.
You do that.
So then I'm going to then pew pew him with Hunter's Mark.
You let loose an arrow, and he dodges out of the way, and then he flips you off.
All right. Well, ended my turn.
Okay. Wes, it needs to do with this. Wes, suddenly, Wes, you feel your patron tugging at you, saying, "Your role in this world is not finished. Go and kill that one."
You say that, but I got a feeling I'm gonna be back at the same spot in a few minutes. Alright, do I get to do the rest of my turn?
Yes, because that happens before your turn, technically.
Okay,
So
cool.
you're on the ground prone.
I am a god. I cannot be killed.
The lore thickens.
Alright. Yeah, this is getting pretty cool. Alright, I guess I'll do the Eldritch Blast on the one that hit me.
Okay.
Just looking to see if I got anything to do before that. Nope.
Oh, did you get up?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, you use half your movement to get up, and then you fire an Eldritch Blast at this one. It holds its hand up and does like circular movements with it as a purple force fieldy thing appears and absorbs your Eldritch Blast. Basically, it didn't hit.
Ah. Interesting. Alright, I think that's it for my turn.
Okay. Vimak, it's your turn. There's a wolf and a bugbear in front of you.
I'm attacking the bugbear.
With your long sword in hand, you swing at the bugbear, and you crit hit it for 11 points of damage.
Yep.
You hit it right in its collar, going down its torso, and it starts spewing blood at you. And your sword kind of digs in deep. He smiles at you, goes, "Clark isn't afraid of your long sword," as he pushes his body forward, having your longsword dig deeper.
Nice.
This guy's pretty crazy.
Anything else?
Nope, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Thalai, it's your turn.
Okay. I am so shocked by the abrupt thing that just happened with West that I'm gonna regret doing this, and I'm so sorry, Vimak. But the shock of it all makes me unleash. Is there a way I could unleash this without? You know what?
Are you doing Thunderwave?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it without hitting Vimek, because Because it's only a 15-foot square.
Okay, yeah, it just has to originate from me. So I could do like this, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, this 15-foot square. And then still close enough that it originates me.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, like that.
Sorry, I'm using up my last spell slot, but I was just in shock that I just unleashed this huge thunder wave.
And need to roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 11. Is your DC check really 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I see it's kind of low. It's okay.
I don't know. It just-
Constitution saving throw.
They still take half damage even if they beat it.
That is true. So that's 13. But half of 13 is... Yeah, round down. The wolf dies, getting blown back. There is a knockback, right?
Yeah. So it says on a failed save, a creature gets pushed in a way on it takes half as much, but isn't pushed. It takes half damage.
Yeah, but when it
isn't
fails,
pushed.
it gets pushed back.
It gets pushed back by 10 feet.
You let loose a giant thunder wave, and the wolf goes flying, hitting the wall in the back here, and slumping down to the ground, dead. The bugbear braces itself, but it looks pretty hurt. Are you gonna do anything else?
I look at them and go, hey guys, this is getting a little bit too heated. Maybe we should go.
You say that, and then their turn. Clark smiles at Vimak and goes, "Remember Clark," as he hits you for 4 points of damage.
Just 4?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Because someone's a... Are you a barbarian, Vimak, or no?
No, I think I'm a fighter. Yeah, a fighter.
He thinks. Not sure.
You say that as an arrow flies towards you, Vimak, for 3 points of damage.
Yeah, I'll take the other 3.
Right. And then this warlock, it does like cool kung fu hand gestures and like looking like an airbender. It fires an Eldritch Blast at Wes. Did you want to use your reaction to impose disadvantage?
Yeah, I will do it here.
Okay.
Because that's the third thing that's attacked, right? That we know of. 3 enemies, third attack, right?
Maybe. I'm not telling you, Jack.
Well, from what we can see, I see 3 enemies. So I'm going to assume, yeah, and I'll put disadvantage on that.
It lets loose the purple blast towards West's face again. But you get in the way with your shield and block it. Seeing this, it does some shinobi hand signs, and then runs this way.
Asshole.
Jerry gets away again.
That was my hunter's marked target.
Jerry gets away again. But that's their... Elar, what are you doing?
Could I hit this guy without hitting anybody else?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot him. Pew!
What? Yeah. You hit Clark. How did you want to do it?
What do you mean?
No, because he's dead. That's why he wants to know what dramatic death plays out for him.
Add some flavor to your shot.
I don't know.
Okay, you let loose an arrow. It weaves between West and Vimak and Thalai and hits. Okay, it curves around. You don't really see that clear of a shot between West Vimak and Thalai, so you aim your arrow at the stalagmite in the water here. It bounces off and ricochets onto this stalagmite and hits Clark. It rips his head clean off, and it's pinned on the arrow as the arrow is still flying. The arrow flies towards this stalagmite, and it ricochets off the wall here, and then you now have the head of Clark.
Can I get the arrow back?
And you get the arrow back.
Cool.
What just happened?
I got my arrow back.
That was a boomerang arrow over there.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. The West, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at the goblin that I can see. This one.
You do that. How did you want it?
They're pretty small, right?
Yeah.
Just say it hits them and it explodes. I feel like that's what an Eldritch Blast would do. I don't think it could bounce off walls, right? Unless you can somehow say it bounces off him and hits Jerry. Can I do that?
Can you see Jerry?
If I move forward. But no, I can't see it.
Okay. Alright.
And I will move though to this place. I can do it too, Gil. I can break line of sight.
Alright, Vimak, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna just charge straight past. Why do I have a torch? Okay, I don't need that anymore. I got the, well, I don't have the torch, but I'm just gonna move up the stairs and go into this room.
Okay. You do that. In this room, you see sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of this large cave. To the west, the floor slopes towards a narrow opening that descends into darkness. A large opening leads north, which is where you came from, down a set of natural stone steps. There's no more roaring water because there's barely any water left upstream. In the middle of the room, you see coals of a large fire smolder.
Is combat over?
Yes. Vimak doesn't see anything here yet.
Oh.
Maybe. You gonna do anything?
Oh, me? No, nothing to do.
Oh. Okay. This room looks empty. So yeah, I guess combat's over.
Okay.
Why you take Jerry away, Gil?
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can.
How do you see that?
I don't know. He took away one of the dogs too.
Can everyone see that?
Over where the dogs were when we first started.
It's grayed out, so I can see the tokens moving, but from a
Yeah, that's
line
how I
of
see
sight,
it too.
no, I can't see it.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
That's how I was messing with your torches earlier.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Alright, can you see it now?
No, now it's
No.
just less eventful.
If other people are doing stuff, can I still do like a short rest while they do stuff?
Yeah.
So,
So short rest is like an hour. Alright, so you guys find yourselves at this cavern. And it looks like you're already walking around. What are you guys doing?
I'm checking these bodies for arrows.
All together you find this one still had 13 arrows left. Like a quiver full of 13 arrows.
Okay. I'll take it.
Zuko also had a quiver of arrows. So he had. Are you just gonna carry around like multiple quivers full of arrows?
Yeah, why not?
That's fair. As long as you can carry it without a problem. Alright, so what's everyone doing? Elar's looking for arrows.
I'm looking for money.
Okay.
I'm just resting. I don't think there's anything I can do to heal, so that's all I'm doing.
Okay. And what's Vimak doing?
Just sitting by the fire.
Alright. So, Thalai, you do find some money. In fact, you see, as you're sifting through the boxes here, you notice the piles of sacks crate. Most of them are marked with the image of a blue lion. You've been around enough to know that that's the symbol of the Lion Shield Coster. It's a merchant company with a warehouse in like all throughout the West Coast here.
Mhm.
And hidden among the crates, you see a chest with written on it in red paint, maybe, or maybe blood. It says Clarg. And if you open it, you see inside it's a chest that contains 600 copper pieces. Here, I'll just copy this. And the statuette is small enough to fit in a pocket or a pouch.
Oh, I like the little frog pouch. I go put the frog pouch in my pocket.
It's a statuette that can fit in a pouch. Like a statue.
Yeah, it's a tiny statue.
Oh, you're calling it a pouch.
No, I said I'm putting it in my pocket.
Okay. But yeah, that's what you see in that chest.
All right, I then start. I grab the potion of healing. I tell people I found money. And so 600 divided by 4. Everybody gets 150 copper pieces. And there was 110 silver pieces. As 27. That's 27 silver pieces, or 26 silver pieces to everybody with one left over.
Alright, you divvy up the money you found in the chest.
And then I go over, I pocket one potion of healing, and I give it, and I go over to Elar, and I go, here, Elar, have a potion of healing. And then I go over to West, and I go, here, have a potion of healing.
Thanks.
How much do
'Cause
those
now-
weigh?
Elar has a potion of healing, and Vimak has a potion of healing, and then I got the tiny frag statuette, and Wes got a potion of healing.
They weigh 0.5. And they heal for 2d4 plus 2. Alright.
Are we gonna leave now?
Well, I thought we could talk about that, because we didn't find who we were looking for. So that was obviously a bust. Wes, are you gonna roll for your healing?
Can I do that, Gil?
Yeah, you can do that.
This
You
the
can
hit
go on
dice?
your potion.
Or I want to do it through long rest.
Slash roll.
Oh, okay. You
short
want to do
rest, I mean.
short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys are going to take an hour to chill in here, then yeah, you can do that.
Oh, cool. Well, then I will use, if we're taking a short rest, then I'll use one of my hit die.
Alright, so you guys are short resting in here? Is that the consensus? Is that what people wanted?
I'm assuming
Yeah,
so. If not, I have to.
Short rest would be good.
Yeah.
I could heal a little bit.
We should take our short rest in this more closed off part over here.
You say to Wes as he's just soaking his feet in the shallow pool. Alright, so you guys take your short rest here, then I'll let you know what happens next time during your short rest. But yeah, this is a good place to call it. Let me divvy up experience points.
Is that how much we heal for? When
Yes.
we roll? Oh, okay. Well, I'm back at full health.
You don't need to brag
Almost
about
back at
it.
full health. I'm like 1.
But I can just rub it in Steven's face. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elar saved me 2 times today.
I would like to say I have saved you on a number of occasions, and I gave you a potion of healing, sir.
Yeah, but
Somebody's
you're not
jealous.
Elar. It means more when the person doesn't always do it.
True.
Or you're just taking for granted all the awesome that you get on a regular, everyday basis.
True.
I'm not taking for granted it's gonna happen. Well, yeah, I guess that is taking for granted.
You just said the whole.
Mhm.
That was like textbook taking it for granted, sir.
Alright, everyone gets 175 XP.
Sorry, what was it, Gil?
175. As you all delved into this cave, got washed away by floods, talked to some, well, Vimak talked to some goblin.
Well, I did too. My deception was very good.
Yeah, it was very good.
Whipping
Sure.
until I did the Thunder
not-
Wave, which was helpful.
Then